Okay.
We are back, Baltimore Flava Radio. We are live, BaltimoreFlavaRadio.net, RadioOnFire.com. We are here with my man Travis. How you doing, man?
Good, man. How y'all doing?
We good.
Karan had to give me all of the rundown because I was like, okay, so he's just a producer. She was like, no, it's music director, producer, singer, songwriter, auto mechanic, chef, hotel owner, the whole nine.
You own the hotel?
No, man, doing everything.
You said did not just say hotel owner. Oh, okay. You gonna look at me like
okay. But that's because you also went to Chesapeake.
For a year and a half.
Yeah, but that's cool.
Okay. But you went to what?
I went to Oak.
No, makes sense.
Yeah, people that went to Overly have no right to
say anything. Hey Travis, how you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Welcome to Baltimore Flava Radio, man. How's it going?
Man, I can't complain, man. Just getting over this, snow and everything.
Man,
a little cold I got.
Yeah, I can tell. So we can't get you the same for us tonight.
Nah,
unfortunately.
Ain't gonna happen tonight.
next interview, man. So let's talk a little bit about this project that you have coming up.
Well, it's called Love Again, and it's basically like a little soul project. A lot of people coming out, they want to be the next Chris Brown, they want to be the next whatever. I just look, man, let's make good music like the old cats used to do. I grew up on Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, you know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but I do have roots in the church, and so we black. So black people always got roots in the church, we always got roots in the streets. I feel like combine both of them, be a gentleman, and talk about stuff that's relevant, and that real people deal with,
So we don't always have to just meet the girl at the club, get them drunk, take them home, and
well, you always gotta do. They happen like that sometimes.
But the music don't have to be like that all the time.
No, it don't happen like that in my life.
Not me though. Just in case somebody listening, not me.
So how long have you been you sing?
Yeah, I sing.
How long have you been singing for?
Well, let's say I'm 21. I'm not. I'm a little older than that. But I've been doing it.
Oh wait, no, you just.
I've been doing it for a long time. I got the basic story. Grew up in the church, play a lot of different instruments, and it's just something that you do when you're in church. You sing, so it's just a natural talent that came from my family.
So, but I'm sorry, I thought you were done.
No, I was gonna say, but as far as R&B and stuff, probably about 8 years, but finally putting together a project that I'm proud of.
So when did you actually get to the point where this is a path that you wanted to go down?
A lot of soul searching. I've had some opportunities back in the day, but for people that really don't know about the industry, you gotta be willing to do certain things to get in the industry. So if you're not signed or with a big label, you have to do a lot of different things to create income in the industry, whether that's promote, whether that's play in church, whether that's play for different artists, produce. So I do a lot of different things in the industry so I can make the income. And right now I have enough income that I can focus on being an artist. Yeah. So that's really what it is. You have to do what makes sense in your life. And right now this kind of it can make money, so it makes some sense.
So what type of music? What is your genre? What do you classify your
I
genre?
call it, just soul music.
Okay.
It's soul music. It's R&B, but it's soul because, back in the day it would have been called R&B, but right now I would call it soul music because what people think is R&B is really pop. It's really, it's a lot of just auto. It's nice, but I wouldn't call it R&B. It's not rhythm and blues. It's trap beats. And it's niggas just get, they just flowing. It's real. It's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? R&B is really hip hop these days. So what I consider what I do is soul music.
So you said that Marvin Gaye, you're inspired by him. I'm assuming. Who else are you inspired by?
All them old cats. Stevie Wonder. I like Michael Jackson. Smokey Robinson. All them old Motown. All them classic type dudes. Them dudes that can have a little raspiness in their voice and still get it out. Some dudes that it might sound like they smoke cigarette, drink some Jameson, but it's about their tone and it's about what they talking about.
You feeling good when you listen to the music?
Right.
He said some Jamesons though. My man. That's
Got
what's
that
up.
from my grandfather.
Every time I hear Jameson, I think about the dude on The Wire that used to just drink all the time.
Yes, sir.
McNulty. He used to just. I think he had a bottle on every episode of
That was
all
real.
5 seasons. He had a bottle of Jameson.
That's real.
I believe so, honestly. Like always, just pulling it out of his pocket. Talk about your role as a music director, because that's a little bit different than what we've had.
What
on the
a
show.
music director is something that I'm growing in and that I'm kind of owning now. It's the guy that directs the band, and he kind of brings what you hear on the record to the live floor. You know what I mean? It's what you hear on the record. Sometimes if you go to a little cheesy show, it doesn't always translate to live. You ever been to a show and you ready to hear what you heard on the record and it kind of don't translate? So my job as a music director is to make you get that feeling of what you heard when you heard it on the record. It might not always be the same notes, but it got to be the same feeling. So translating the studio version to the live and just, directing the band members, telling them what to play, how to play, what feel, creating the skeleton tracks and putting it on the computer, and it's basically handling the live production.
So basically, from that standpoint, you must play some instruments as well.
Yeah,
Also.
church guy,
Okay.
Right. Go ahead. Like what?
I play the organ, piano, drums, stuff like that.
I want to get an organ up here one day and just have somebody.
Get
throw
you
that.
an organ, man. Let me find out you hoop or something.
How you look
man.
like that, Lisa?
Get you like.
Not for me. I want somebody that can really play to just play live on the show.
I actually like concerts. Like that you mentioned that. Sometimes I like concerts better than the actual album. Like I think the first concert I've been to where I like live music was India Ari.
Yeah,
and their band, I actually liked it better than the actual song.
It's ironic that you should say that, because the album that Karan that we did in the studio, we're actually going to do it live in a couple of months because it translates different live. We play differently live. The spirit behind it is freer. It's more lively. So
You can
I would
ad-lib
agree
some
with that.
things a little more
Right.
when you live. And, you can break the song down and do a little bit more with it when you live.
You can be more
as opposed to-
expressive, and a lot of times in the studio you have a lot of electronic type instruments that are played via keyboard or plugins, and live you have individual musicians expressing themselves individually, so the sound comes together a little bit more expressive, because instead of a key bass player playing on the computer, now you have an actual bass player giving he might be playing the music, but he's putting his own inspiration into it. And instead of having a drum that's just now you have a live drummer that's playing that,
That's going
but he
off.
might
Right.
so I like the live feel,
So the project that you're working on now, you have a due date or an approximate time that might come to fruition?
Right now, it's just all about marketing. Right now, I'm taking my time, and within the next 3 months or so, we have to create a buzz, and people that don't take social media serious, that's a job. Social media is a job in itself.
Child.
I'm late on it. I just got on Twitter.
I hate Twitter.
I just got on Instagram 2 weeks ago. Like I'm just, you feel me? Like I'm really. I be working.
Hey, you 21?
I be working. I'm a little older than that. I was just playing.
He was joking. You're not 20. You're older.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Y'all don't play like that.
Oh my
It went over her head the first time. She obviously hasn't grown
But what I'm
since.
saying, social media is a job in itself. You need to gain followers and gain. It's an art. It doesn't matter how good your music is. It's an art to get people to be interested in what you're doing, especially in this day and age when anyone can really kind of sit in their basement and call themselves a producer, or you might work at wherever you work and come home and say, I'm a rapper tomorrow, and take a nice picture, put it on Facebook, and the music might not be good. It might be good, but what I'm saying is the market is very oversaturated. So, I'm kind of just trying to figure out how to do the best marketing and get the right people in place to get a buzz. So,
social
with that,
media is definite. If you,
with that being said, I'm thinking somewhere around June, July, have an album release.
you really got to have that presence on social media, because now people are basically replacing their labels with social media. I don't need the label to tell me when I can put it out. I can do a song tonight.
People be dropping and releasing.
And the thing is, if you have 100,000 followers and 30,000 of them are really engaged with you, they're gonna buy your record. You know,
but you can get it out to that many people with just really the click of a button.
You do the math. You know, 10 times 30,000. That's a good number. You don't really need the label. So
we listened to your first single during the break. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's called "Fighting and the Fussing." It's just like a little soul ballad. Basically, the first words are, "Baby, tell me why you always listening to your friends. I don't understand. They can't keep a man. You listen to their rumors, knowing they dead wrong, and your best friend keeps wanting to get it on. I didn't. If I hit that, I'd be dead wrong. Stop acting like I can't keep my pants on." So basically,
look at Lisa.
Shondo, you know what time it is. It's like, no.
And that's definitely something you can relate to, because there's always the woman that doesn't have a man that want to tell.
Misery loves company.
Yeah.
I would tell all women, all men, don't listen to that guy, that girl that never been in a relationship that's healthy ever. You know, misery loves. Sometimes you gotta know when to take that L. Taking that L ain't really all. Sometimes, you know, life is long. My parents been married for a long time, almost 30 years. I'm sure within 30 years, one of them done did something cruddy. You gotta know when to just take that L for the good of the teams. So being humble is a big part of it.
So since you say that, no shade. What the girl?
Yeah.
How long you been together?
6 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
That's good.
That's what's up.
That's good.
I just wanted to know.
I was like, where's she?
No, because some people be singing about stuff, and you be like, "Oh, meanwhile you single though." I know that.
No, this coming from all the songs is love again. The album's called Love Again. It starts from a dark place, and you'll hear the beats. They're like trap beats, but they soulful, and it gets brighter and brighter to like a Motown-y type sound. And it's basically like, you know, I looked for the wrong attributes in a woman, and it ended up bad, and I was depressed, and you know, found my way back to God and got things back right, and that's where I'm at now. You know, things ain't perfect, but whatever. You know, you
need some advice. You better hang with him. Shit like that.
How did you come across Karan? How did you guys start working together?
Oh man, I met Karan through a friend of mine's mother. Actually, I went to school with, and Karan had to sing at a funeral in DC, and she needed an organ player, so I went and played in a Whitney Houston song for her. And I guess she liked the way I played, and she been my big sister ever since. I talk to her more than I talk to anyone probably every day.
I like those kind of organic connections musically, man, when you just come together and it just works.
Karan is humble, man. She's just down to earth. You know, don't let her fool you, man. She got a lot more bread than what she act like. Karan humble, but
Go ahead.
She just put you on blast. Karan do a lot more than what I'm saying is she a real humble, genuine.
Definitely.
It's a lot of people that they put forth a persona and they want people to look at them a certain way. Karan is just the exact opposite. She'll give her last, and she's doing better than what people think, and she keeps it low key.
Supposed to.
That's how you pose.
And her career is coming along.
And she's doing what she's doing for the right reason.
Right.
So all of that other stuff is gonna come. Yeah, I mean, you can hit us off before you leave this
I can't even
station
lie.
tonight.
I ain't.
We don't ask for much, 25, 30, 50 a piece. A piece. All right, man. Well, since you just trying to step your social media game up, we gotta help you get your followers and stuff up, man.
You just really like got
yeah, he's really.
I'm about to get you popping.
Are you like listening to what
you gotta let us.
Meanwhile, he got a girl. So hang with him. You on Twitter?
No, I'm not on Twitter.
Dang, one thing at a time, huh?
I'm on Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook don't count because people's parents be on Facebook. Like that's kind of like that don't really count.
Yeah, but it's a social media. And it's a way to get your stuff out there.
You gotta
be.
Look, man, I'm looking for someone to like handle all that. We in the midst right now. Like I be busy. My sister and them, it's a full-time job.
No, it is.
Like they in the middle of singing, they on the stage, they taking. I'm like, yo,
That's like when my
how'd
homie
you
get
get
that
that
like post on Twitter.
I be looking at my
I
sister.
forgot.
My sister sing background for a lot of things I do, and I get home and see I'm tagged in the pictures. It's
You
in
be
the
like, where
mid.
you
It's
get
a mid song, and she taking like it's a job.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not hip to it yet. So
I'm very much available to be your, especially since Karan got so much money. I ain't know about this, but I'm definitely available to be your social media, whatever the word is. But let us know what your Twitter is and your name on Facebook. So Jenna help you get your followers up, man.
look, on Facebook it's just Travis Higgins. On Instagram, let me look at it. I ain't
See, you
even
don't
sure.
even you know it's bad when you gotta look it up.
Jeez, well. I mean,
You said
don't let it be silent.
But you're not on Twitter, and you're not on Snapchat, and you're not on nothing else. You just on Facebook and Instagram right now. Shout out to
You
you.
gotta crawl.
Yeah, I'm with him.
You gotta
Baby
crawl
step.
before you walk.
It's all right.
Travis M. Higgins. That's my Instagram.
Twitter.
And I like that's your Instagram.
Yeah, Travis M.
I like
Higgins.
you ain't got no name that be like Travis getting money.
Big baller Travis.
Man,
Travis
I mean,
got it popping in these streets.
when you study
I'm with you.
when you study artists, I mean the biggest artists they use their real names. Usher Raymond,
As you should.
Christopher Brown,
That-
Bobby Brown, Michael Jackson.
Yo,
It just be the it be the
46 followers.
I don't know about it.
He got 346
He has more than you.
Yeah, I was late too.
You was.
When did you
How
start?
many you got now?
Less than him.
Lisa, I'm gonna get you up. I'm not even friends with you on Instagram.
I'm not either. She never previewed us to that information.
Yeah,
so.
y'all can follow me on Snapchat though.
I want to get my followers
Okay.
low, but I can't.
Since we
'Cause
plugged
I
it.
gotta be.
No, we not plugging there. we not
Not
plugging.
them Shayna's plugs, man. Not you.
Y'all had fun up there.
All the time, man.
No, I'm gonna start listening.
All the time, man.
It's only because I'm.
Honestly,
Y'all done
tell
got a
them,
new-
and-
y'all done
and
got a new fan. Y'all, I'm listening.
we appreciate that, man. And I tell them this all the time, and I don't know if they believe me. I don't know if they think that I'm just.
Nope.
But like we all go back some years, so we were friends far before we were on the show.
I really wasn't your friend.
Technically, if you want to be like, technically speaking.
I mean, we wasn't hanging out,
We
going to
wasn't hanging out.
Applebee's.
Nigga,
You
And
wasn't like that.
see how they do me. See how they do me. So
I
this,
see you in the third year. I ain't know you.
You know the crowd.
He be like,
Hold on, what church y'all at? What church y'all at? Hold on, y'all talking about church.
Say,
You said St. Stephen's
say Stevens A&B.
with Pastor Greg?
yes, yes.
No, he was going like 4 years ago. He was going to hire me, but
Wow.
but someone told me don't do it.
Oh,
Did
wow.
you come
Play
for
ball.
an interview? Did you come for audition?
I didn't.
Wait,
I played for a
what?
funeral. The first lady said
Candace.
she gave me a card. I came in. I played for the pastor. He wanted to hire me, but I was instructed
You ain't get a call back?
that it was. No, I got the call
Because
back.
they can make that happen.
No, I got the call
Yo,
back.
I
but then
got all of them.
I referred the job to a guy named Grant Lewis. I don't know how long he lasted.
Grant didn't last long.
Yeah, I referred the job. Yeah.
No shade. He didn't last long. No disrespect, but I mean, think about it. We've gone through ministers of music, yeah. So
Oh my
you
God.
probably done had
Where
6 since the
Jeez.
last time you was there.
That's why someone told me. Yeah, someone told me. Y'all temperamental. So.
No, it's not y'all. It's not y'all.
Oh, don't hurt me.
No. It's just we've had trouble
Right.
keeping them for whatever the reason is. But
I mean, that's
I
all
forgot.
churches. That's
I
all.
forgot what we were even
That's all
talking
churches,
about.
man. It's not.
We'll get it right.
I don't want the church to see my
You
face.
could try
because
again
y'all
one
say
time.
that.
Just to see how it works.
Oh, but what I was saying was,
Two.
yes, we do have fun. I tell them all the time that sometimes when I'm going through it, when I get up here, it makes me feel all right for
Hey,
2
Jay,
hours. or so.
quick question,
Yeah,
Jay. Do you believe what he's saying?
It don't matter. It doesn't
Sometimes
matter.
I
Y'all
do.
know.
Sometimes.
Y'all already know. What I got a lot of y'all for? Dame, I done known you since you was knee high to
Ooh.
Damien.
Ooh.
Can we not do that?
Hold on. You might need-
No, he really has. You really have known me for like
Yeah.
10 good plus years.
I've known you for half your life, which isn't really saying a lot.
Wow. Let's not do that.
But,
Wow.
but yeah, the fun is definitely organic with these two, man. They Gotta reel them in sometimes, but it's all good. We appreciate you coming, man, and I would like you to come back and holler at us again before the project actually drops, like when it gets closer to
It'd be my pleasure. I love
back and hang out with us, man, and we can, play some more, maybe debut some music from the project and all that good stuff.
It would be
man.
my pleasure, man.
Absolutely, man. We appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. You got some shout outs you want to give? Yeah, we're gonna get his followers up. Got some shout outs you want to give real quick before we get out of here?
Man, no shout outs, man. All my family know who they are, man. And love everyone, all the supporters, and man, I love y'all, man. Y'all got good positive spirits, so be good to see y'all.
You catching us on a good night, bro.
Shout out to him, because when I don't have no shout outs, y'all be like, oh, I be like, they know who they is. Y'all be like, oh, you ain't got nothing to say. He said it too.
He's a guest.
No, but before you go, I do have one quick question. We ask all of our guests this, who are like artists. So if you could produce a 5-member band, right, including yourself, so 4 other people, who would it be?
Jeez. Man, I would I like Marvin Winans.
Oh my man.
I like give me Anthony Hamilton, give me Jill Scott, Layla Hathaway, and give me Karan.
See,
that's what I'm talking.
because now he put you on the spot, so now you gotta do something where you get up here.
Damn, we was already there. Trust me, we was already.
I just want to give her a heads up.
That was honestly one of the most soulful groups that we've had of people that have given there. That's hot right there. I like that.
That's definitely a problem.
He
Right
did that effortlessly. Like,
that sounds.
Thank you, Karan. You got us a good one up here tonight. We appreciate it.
I thought I had Karan sign a piece of paper. Hey, she was a lot.
All right, man. We definitely appreciate you. And like I said, man, before the project drops, man, we connected on Facebook now. Karan has like my social security number and all of that stuff to get in touch. So just holler at us, man.
Yes,
we
sir.
can bring you back up before the project drops, man. Absolutely. Appreciate it. That's Travis Higgins, y'all. Make sure y'all follow him on Facebook and Instagram. We're gonna help him get them followers up. We're gonna help Lisa too. We're definitely gonna help Lisa. We're gonna take a quick break and then we'll be back with some gin with the juice. This is Baltimore Flava Radio, radioonfire.com. Come on.